and welcome on in to another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. I'm Terry. That's Occupancy. We're starting the show 5 minutes late today because I had to watch the rest of that Wild game. I would have not been able to do the show without finishing that. So not the best start, but hey, Wild covered the puck line, 3-1 win. I'll take it. My race to 4 and team total over 3.5 sadly did not come through. But I did put a parlay in with the Wild money line live, so that will go on. Occupancy, how has the day been for you so far?
Yeah, we were up. Wild were up one into the third, and I saw a decent price around minus 120, 125 for the Wild puck line. And then I bet that, and then Chicago tied it up, and thought that bet was dead. So I parlayed Wild money line with Kings money line. But then the puck line came back to life, so that was a nice up for the roll. And yeah, just gonna see what these Kings and Knights do. But yeah, the Islanders won. Love to see that. And yeah, this is a good slate too. Looking forward towards today.
Yeah. The Wild had a couple shots at the empty net, and they just missed. And I was thinking, but then with 6 seconds left, Greenaway shot it down and right in the middle. So that was perfect. We will get right started here, and the game starting in about 20 minutes here. Pittsburgh is in Arizona, minus 250 for Pittsburgh, plus 210 for the Coyotes. A total of 6 in this one. Goalies probably have been confirmed, but I was obviously slacking watching the Wild game. So up-to-date goalies is probably not here today, so I apologize about that. But
it's going to be Jari and Wedgwood.
Jari and Wedgwood, okay. Pittsburgh 3-1 in their last 4, 1 over, 3 under. Arizona 6-1 in their last 7 games, 5 over, 2 under. Pittsburgh 27-4 on the road. Arizona 9-20-1 at home. The Penguins 4-1-1 in their last 6 trips to Arizona. 3 games actually went to overtime. Obviously, the Penguins have the advantage completely here against Arizona. Surprisingly, the Penguins on the power play on the road are pretty bad, but still better than Arizona. And obviously, Penguins on the road, number 1 in goals against, number 1 in penalty kill in this one. For me, it would be a lean towards Pittsburgh, but the way this Arizona team has been playing, I can't jump on Pittsburgh at this price with the way Arizona's been playing. So it was a stay off for me. I did not bet anything in this game. Occupancy, Penguins and Coyotes. Any thoughts here?
Yeah. Pittsburgh's been out shooting its opponents 103-93 in the last 3 games, and Arizona's been outshot 63-122. So Arizona was putting the pucks in the net and not needing to put a lot of shots on. So they were on. I mean, they were on fire. They were on fire on the road trip. I cashed tickets with them on the road trip. But sometimes I think, it's kind of like, you're in this work zone, you got everything going, and then you get home, and I think maybe reality kind of, they jump back into like their old ways a little bit today. Pittsburgh coming off a little bit of a shaky win in St. Louis. I think they should have got the clean win and had to go to overtime for that. But nonetheless, they got the win, and I think I would hope Pittsburgh comes out and just plays, playoff tier hockey against a lower team. And then I have a Pittsburgh regulation bet on right now. Parlayed with something else I'll go over towards the end of the slate. But yeah, I mean, I think this is just a spot where we don't really know what Arizona Coyotes team we're going to see. If they play the way they were on the road trip, then this is a toss-up, and maybe even look for dog value. But just not knowing, this is a good game, after the show, put on the first period and, just see what they're looking like. And, maybe they come out quick and, or maybe you kind of just tell like, Pittsburgh's puck control and time of possession and things like that. But yeah, we'll see what happens here.
All right. We'll jump right into the second game here. St. Louis minus 170 is in Columbus, plus 150 for the Jackets, a total of 6.5 in this one. St. Louis 2-3-3 in their last 8 games, 4 over, 4 under, 3 of 8 went to overtime. Columbus 3-1 in their last 4, 2 over, 2 under, 1 out of 4 went to overtime. St. Louis only 14-10-5 on the road. They are a much better home team. Columbus 17-13-3 at home. The Jackets 4-2 in the last 6 meetings in Columbus. Goals for, advantage here with Columbus. Goals against, advantage Blues. Power play penalty kill, advantage Blues. I'm not sure about goaltending, but I'm assuming it is Merzlikins.
And Husso. Yep.
Husso, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The one of the parlays, the parlay I did before, or the parlay I did live that had the wild money line on it, also has Columbus plus 1.5 on it. I didn't get it to anything singly in this game, but I do have Columbus plus 1.5 in that parlay. I would lean with Columbus, and I may actually get there. I like the way they've been playing a little bit more recently than St. Louis has. Occupancy, what do you think here? Blue Jackets.
Yeah. St. Louis does not play well on Saturdays. I learned that the hard way. They're the better team in terms of the standings and all season. But it's just they were beat up with their centers. And I don't know what it is, but just I think 2 Saturdays in a row I lost on St. Louis on Saturdays. So I kind of hold that a little bit just for personal betting. Columbus, they played well. They were winning. They won a game and then got blown out by the Caps. But they're still a good team, and they're still they're still in the race technically. So they've been out shooting their opponents 118-91 in the last 3. So one angle, and it wasn't up earlier when I checked, but would to take Husso over saves. Depending on what that, 41, 39, 38 are the last shots that Columbus has had in their last 2. So they're shooting the shit out of the puck. But if Husso saves are like 26, 27, I'm gonna look to that for a decent sized play. Actually, that's kind of one that I will have to get in here. I got it up right here. So they still have Binnington, and it was at 28. So I'll check the prop builder, but yeah. So if 28, I think Husso will get 28 saves. So that's the way I'm looking for this game. Other than that, no pick on the side or total.
All right. We'll move into this game. The next one here, Ottawa plus 130 are in Montreal minus 150. A total of 6 in this one. Ottawa 3-3 in their last 6, 3 over, 3 under. Montreal 1-2-2 in their last 5, 8 straight overs for Montreal. They've been scoring at their games have been going over at quite the pace there. Ottawa 4-1-2 in their last 7 trips to Montreal. They've had success here. 1 over, 6 under, 3 overtimes. Ottawa has the edge here. Goals for, goals against, a slight edge in penalty kill. Pretty even power plays here. I don't trust Ottawa, especially playing second game of a back-to-back and without Shabbat for who knows how long. Actually, I think he might have been declared out for the season, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Ottawa plus 130, and I'm not taking Montreal at minus 150. the way they've been playing the last 5, even when they were on their hot streak, I wouldn't have trusted to take them in regulation. So this one's another pass for me. Occupancy, what do you think here? Sens and Canadians.
Yeah, this game is a full pass for me.
All right. Well, let me get my stats up here for the next one. The next one is not a pass for me. I like this game here. Toronto is in Nashville. Minus 115 for the Leafs, minus 105 for the Predators. Total 6 in this one. Toronto 4-1-1 in their last 6, 4 over, 2 under. 1 went to overtime. The 2 under are the most recent games since Eric Kalgren has come in net for the Leafs, and he is confirmed for today. He's just been absolutely amazing. I faded in both games, and I've regretted it both games. Now Toronto goes to Nashville. Toronto 4-1 in their last 5 trips to Nashville, 2 over, 3 under. Leafs, big advantage here, goals for. Predators, advantage goals against. Penalty kill pretty even. Power play pretty even, a slight advantage for the Leafs here. Both teams playing well right now, but I'm going with the Leafs here. This rookie goalie has been outstanding, and I don't see any reason not to back him. Continue. They'll get Matthews back as well. They've had success against Nashville. I think this will be potentially the game of the night here. I think it will be. What do you think, Occupancy?
Yeah, I like Toronto in this spot. They played really well against Carolina, and without Matthews and with the new goalie Calgren in net, they still got it done handedly. I mean, they looked really good. So what, think about the last couple months of the season. Like when did we ever get a Toronto money line at this price? Pretty much never. Saros isn't confirmed yet, from what I'm seeing, but even if it is him, Nashville does play a better game and in their home arena. But I mean, if we see Rittich too, like that could be a huge, pushing over the edge here. But basically what I'm saying, sorry, is Toronto money line is the way I look here. And Mikheyev shots, he's been great. And to get a point, he's been stepping up and being the guy that people look at for the Leafs. So that's my angle here.
All right. Next up, the Rangers are in Tampa Bay. Plus 175 for the Rangers, minus 210 for the Lightning. A total of 5.5 in this one. The Rangers have beat Tampa the 3 games they played so far. This is the 4th meeting, so they are going for the season sweep here. The Rangers 5-3 in their last 8 games, 5 over, 3 under. Tampa 2-3 in their last 5, 4 straight unders for the Lightning. 18-12-2 for the Rangers on the road, 19-5-4 Tampa at home. Rangers 4-3 in their last 7 in Tampa Bay, 5 over, 2 under, 3 went to overtime. Goals for, advantage Tampa. Goals against, advantage Tampa. Penalty kill, advantage Tampa, but power play, advantage the Rangers. When I saw that Shesterkin was confirmed, I decided to jump on the Rangers here at the big plus price. They've already defeated Tampa 3 times this season, and they've just, I don't see why they don't get the sweep here. The way they've been playing, Shesterkin is confirmed. So I think this should be a lot closer than it is. And that's why I went with the Rangers here out of value play. Occupancy, what do you think here, Rangers and Tampa?
Yeah, Terry, I agree with what you just said. This is a good spot for the Rangers. I don't know if they're the team they thought they would be. Just like looking at the last loss, like they're getting a lot of criticism for not being deep enough. But listen, who plays for them, and I still think they're going to get it done. And it should be a great game. I mean, this, Vasilevsky is not confirmed, but we presume it's him. If it's not him, then definitely I won't even think twice about it. If it is him, I'm not going to be fully backing the Rangers, but I still think they probably will win the game. But I just do want to see who's in net.
All right. Weapon X, welcome in.
What's up?
Saw you in the chat there.
Had to come in to support my homie here. So this is why I'm here. Terran friends. Been fortunate enough to have you as a friend here on hockey and stuff. So
yeah, so we went through most of the games so far. So if you want to everything before the Rangers, if you want to give your opinions.
Yeah, anything before the Rangers. The games I honestly haven't capped much yet. The only thing I hit was that live Hattie. Shout out to Nick for calling Nelson after 2 goals. But yeah, I'll be looking at the Blue Jackets Blues. It's kind of the only over I really like to really cash in that one. So looking at those lines, Blues have been very inconsistent defensively. So maybe even go with a Blue Jackets money line ticket, which is not too bad. At what is it at? It's at plus 140. Yeah, it's a little juiced for Blue Jackets, but the over 6.5 at minus 105 is a good price too. That's one thing I like. Like you guys, I'm not gonna touch that Montreal Ottawa game. You guys kind of said everything that needs to be said on that. Leafs and Preds, man, that should be a good matchup. We're really gonna see Calgary on the road. See how he fares in Nashville. So I think maybe this is where we kind of finally see a bit of his nerves, but he's been great, and that's I just don't know if the Leafs will be well, they do get Matthews back, so that's a plus, obviously. So I don't know what side I'm rolling with there. As for the Lightning and the Rangers, Agimti, I'm sorry, but I'll be on the Lightning side in this one. I saw whatever I've seen from the Rangers is they play great when they can get power plays and they can get their offense clicking on the power play. Other than that, they get pretty much dominated. The Lightning are back at home. Brendan Hagel's having his debut, I think, today. So that should be another boost to this team. On offense, is going to give them quite another dimension for them on the power play and on 5-on-5. Because Hagel's pretty fast. He's skilled. He's way better than Radish and Kachuk that they traded away. And that's why I'll probably be on the Lightning puck line on there. I know Shesterkin is confirmed, correct?
Yeah.
So I think we'll definitely see Vasi because I think it's going to be one of those matchups, top goalie versus top goalie for them.
I could see this being a close game, like the draw. Like now, what you just said, like listening to what you just said, makes me think that it could be a draw in this game if they do go with Vasilevsky. I could see the draw here. I know you like Tampa on the puck line, but I may add the draw here as well to go with the Rangers money line.
That's okay. I might join you with that just to hedge myself because it's still pretty good money. The draws were at 350, half unit there. The line's pretty tight, anyways, right? We got what do we got for the line?
It's
I'm tired. Yep, indeed.
It's pretty big here, minus 210.
Yeah, goalies have been, especially goalies that have played a ton of minutes, man. They've been gassed. It's at the end of 15 games, 18 games from the end of the season. Here,
yeah,
so
there's a bunch of games scheduled all together now, and
that too. The whole
teams
COVID
aren't getting much rest.
Didn't help. When we saw teams like the Flames last night, not show up at all, fucking a bunch of us down, and I think we might see that a lot going forward. I would really really be careful with those because I realized teams that have no reason to play for, especially when they play teams like the Coyotes or Buffalo, that won't change much. It might be a pass. So
All right. Well, speaking of the Flames, they're back at it again tonight, heading into Vancouver. Plus minus 130 for the Flames, plus 110 for the Canucks, a total of 6. Were the Flames looking ahead last night to this game? Is that why they lost against Buffalo?
pretty much, I think they were already parked in Vancouver. As far as I'm concerned, they parked the bus in Vancouver and they just walked to Buffalo to just kind of be on the ice and just coast to 3 periods, and then they were like, "Oh, we're going to overtime. Hey, if we can get one overtime, if not, whatever." They lead the division, so that's another thing, right? This should be a
Yeah.
good matchup, though.
Yeah. Now they head into Vancouver for a team that's desperate for wins. If they want to make the playoffs, they have to win this games, including this one. The Flames 3-2-1 in their last 6, 2 over, 4 under. Vancouver 4-2-1 in their last 7, 11 over, 2 under. The Flames 18-11-2 on the road. Vancouver 14-12-4 at home. The Flames 5-3 in the last 8 trips to Vancouver. 4 over, 3 under, 1 landed on 6. Flames advantage goals for. Canucks advantage goals against. Flames advantage and the penalty kill. A pretty even power plays here. Another game I didn't get to. I lean the Canucks. But if Calgary was looking ahead to this game, then they should be prepared for it, I would assume. So I don't know exactly what to expect here. So I didn't bet anything in this one. But if someone was forcing me to, I would go with the Canucks or maybe the draw as well. This could be another draw spot. Calgary went to overtime last night. I think Vancouver's going to put up a fight here. They need to if they want to make the playoffs. Occupancy, Flames, and Canucks. What do you think here?
I'm on the other side of this one. It's an interesting spot where both teams are coming off 1-0 losses. Vancouver was getting super frustrated with the Detroit game, and then last night we all saw the Flames lose to Buffalo. But so when you have like equal spots and both those teams come together, I'm gonna go with the better team in this case. One of those situations where if you see minus 130 for a Calgary money line, that's a good price. I even took Calgary and reg here. I don't know. Like I watched both those games, and I think if it was a look ahead spot, like you guys were saying, then Calgary's gonna be fired up for this one, and I'll take the Flames here. So I bet Pittsburgh and reg with Calgary and reg. So I got a little 2-teamer with that, which I think is a reasonable partner.
All right. What next? Flames and Canucks. What do you think here?
Yeah, what you said there, Terry, with the draw. I think that this is one of the games that I really see the draw here. Yes, Calgary was a look ahead spot yesterday, and they're going to show up today. But I think Vancouver is also going to show up with Demko and Nets. And at home, most games have gone under. They've been tight games. So the draw is not a bad play. Plus 375, 350, whatever it is. And the under, I like the under 6 at even money. I think the Canucks are really going to clamp down and really going to bring it probably for three whole periods here. This is kind of the end of the season, and they're making a solid push to try to make this playoff run, and they have to win games. They can't afford to lose games. We've seen Winnipeg yesterday shit the bed when they're supposed to be winning to make the playoffs. But Vancouver is not that type of team. Vancouver actually has some like smart players on that roster. They have a great coach that they got for the middle of the season. So I don't know what Ryan would say, but for me here, I do like the draw and I like the under 6, so that might be an official play for me later on, depending on who's on nets.
All right. We'll get to the final game of the night. Maybe the game of the night. This could be the best game we've seen in weeks. It's the Detroit Red Wings plus 100 in Seattle facing the Kraken minus 120. Total 6 in this one. Boy, what can you say about this game? The Red Wings won 5-1 in their last 7 games, 7 over, 3 under. The Kraken won 4-1 in their last 6 games, 5 over, 2 under in their last 7. Both teams, bad road record, bad home record, bad goals for, bad goals against, bad power play, bad penalty kill. They're just bad. Both of these teams are just bad. I don't really know what else to say. I guess if I was looking at something here, it would possibly be the over. Just the way these two teams can't stop a puck. However, the Red Wings are coming off a shutout. They shut out. Who did they play? The Canucks. Yeah, they shut out the Canucks. That was a mind-blowing game.
Nedeljkovic playing the game of his life, basically. That's what happened.
And now the Wings and Kraken. It's a pass for me. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. Occupancy. The Wings and the Kraken. Do you have anything here?
Sorry, I just got excited. Jesper Bratt just scored, so that Edmonton Devils over is looking a little better there. Look, I'm not going to play this game, but hey, some people watching this video may have a tough day and be looking at something for this and need, to get some units back. So, Detroit has let up 118 shots in their last 3, 43, 32, and 43. So if you want to play some player props, I would take some over shots for the Kraken. That could be a good look here. With regards to the side, I'm not going to play this game. But this is just like a pass backwoods for me. But the data's still here, and go through the video again and look at the stats that Terry put up and see what spots you like. I'm not going to play this game, but that's just me.
All right, Weapon X, Wings and Kraken. What do you think here?
Yeah, this is just two terrible teams going at it. I don't think we're gonna get the low-scoring games that we've been getting in the trends. I think this might actually be an over. But I would be leaning Red Wings here because they do have the better talent up front. That's clear. Seattle has been a sellout, especially now during the trade deadline. I believe Giordano won't be in the lineup until trade deadline. That's a huge loss for them on the power play, on the penalty kill. He's kind of basically their the tool man Taylor type thing, So for me here, maybe I might take a half unit on the Detroit puck line at minus 1.5. I think we see goals in this one. The over is at 6. So I don't think the over might be a bad play. I just don't know how many goals the Kraken will score. That's another story. Red Wings are kind of on a little hot streak, right? So as bad as they have been, they're better talented young team than the Kraken are. Let's just put it that way. So look for Larkin maybe to get a goal in this one. Fabry to kind of get on the board. Maybe shot props are good too for Fabry. Over 2.5 shots. Maybe get that at plus money. Especially on the road, he's been hitting his shot props. And the Red Wings puck line here, reverse puck line, I should say, because their away is plus 215 on Bet365. You might find that they're at plus 200. That's what I would play personally in this game. haven't really deep down looked at the numbers, but it's the Detroit spot for me. I know ISX says ew, Kraken wings. I get it, but if you have to gamble, again, you don't have to gamble all these games, guys. We're not here to tell you to gamble every single game. We're just giving you our expertise that we see here. So
Darn, Vegas scored again.
Devils just scored again too. Yeah.
All right. We're at a dog of the day here. Bring up Little Finnegan if I can get to his video here. And I'll bring up the screen. Not a lot of people sent in their best bets here. Nick just typed his in. Vito sent his in here. The only dog of the day we have right now, Nick put Arizona. Vito did not send one in. Occupancy, you put the Kings, but they're playing now, so you can't use them. I'm looking at it. Do I take Columbus? Do I take the Rangers? I think I'm going to pass on dog of the day. I do like Columbus and the Rangers, but I think I'm going to pass here. I did get the win yesterday with Washington. I'll take it. Occupancy, is there a dog of the day that you like?
I'm going to pass today.
All right. Weapon X?
Yeah, if I would say technically what the Detroit Red Wings are still at plus money because they're even money. So
it's plus 100.
So let's go with that one for dog of the day. I think they win this one. And I think they'll win pretty convincingly. They don't really have a reason not to play because they're not going to be making playoffs anyway. So might as well kind of throw out the talent, get evaluated for next season, whatever they can fix going into next season. Goaltending is definitely going to be an issue for them. So might as well get to scoring, I think.
All right. Over or under occupancy, you chose Pittsburgh, Arizona over 6.
Mm-hmm.
Nick typed in Ottawa, Montreal over 6. For me, looking at it, there's not really any totals that I'm super fond of here, so I'm going to pass on totals again. Ice X gives you the middle finger there, Weapon X, and he says his dog is the Rangers. Yeah, that's where I'd go to.
Bruh, stop it with the Rangers, man. I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, you're a Boston fan, you're a Bruins fan. You shouldn't even be in the same sentence as the Go Rangers. Stop it.
Is there a total that you like tonight, Weapon X?
The total between the I believe I said the Blues and the Jackets. But I guess that one just started, right? So.
Yeah. Well, you can technically use it.
That anymore. Okay.
Yeah, you can technically. Yeah. Oh, I never thought.
Rangers and Tampa, I think goes over. Even though we have two top goals, I think that matchup goes over.
Because that's a 5.5 too.
Yeah, I think over 5.5 at minus 105. I see it on CoolBet, so I'll be taking that one.
All right. And then best bets, best parlay pieces. Occupancy, you went with Calgary and Reg, plus 115. And Calgary money line is your parlay piece. So you are all in on Calgary here. Vito sent in Pittsburgh puck line, minus 1.5, minus 105. Went with Calgary team total over 2.5 as his parlay piece. Nick, Toronto money line as his best bet. Toronto plus 1.5 as his parlay piece. And for me, this one is tough. And I'm going on the same boat as Nick. So come on, Nick. We need this one. Both of us need it. Toronto money line minus 120. I like the Leafs here. And for parlay piece, I'm going to go with Rangers plus 1.5. I can see the draw on that. I can see the Rangers putting up a fight here against the Tampa Bay. Up next, what do you like here for a best bet and parlay piece?
Man, yesterday was a bad beat. I got up. Alex Newhook literally almost scored 3 times in that game. That was a brutal. Gambling is different weapon X.
Well, yeah, because sometimes you got to bet against teams you don't like.
Yeah, but
you have to bet 4 teams.
I don't know what you see in the Rangers, honestly. I really don't. I think they're gonna get ousted in the first round of the playoffs, real quick. So
well, they have beat Tampa 3 times so far already this year, so they're going for the sweep. They've somehow
and this is another reason why I think it's a how you call it, revenge spot. Obviously, we've seen it with the LA, right? The Sharks had what 3 wins on LA all season or something like that, or they had that back-to-back win, and they ended up getting slapped on the road. So for me, I just don't trust the Rangers there. As for a best bet, debating between the Red Wings puck line. I'm really that fucking crazy right now to go to best bet on the Red Wings puck line. Jeez. I need to smoke or something to just chill today.
Well, the Blue Jackets just scored. The BJs.
Oh man, I wish that game was earlier.
Sharks Kings suck though. Yeah. So what's next? What are you thinking here?
Every time I go with a player prop that should hit, it never hits. It never hits. But I kind of still want to go back to it because I'm down 2 units and get a player prop here and we're hitting it. So you know what? It's Saturday. Do we have to give one?
Yeah.
I have to give one. Okay. Fuck. Give me the Red Wings on the puck line. Lenny, your boys better be ready.
Let me see what that is. I bet 365. Detroit minus 1.5 is plus 215.
Wait. May have another angle here.
Are you seeing what it is at?
It was plus 225 on Bovada.
225.
Yeah.
All right. 225. That'll get you back in the green. What next? I believe
that would be nice. No Red Wings. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Yeah, you're down 1.13 units, and I'm down 1.21.
Okay. Oh yeah, sure. I was only down point something before last night, and then yeah.
And parlay piece.
Parlay piece. Give me Elias Pettersson to get a point against the Flames tonight. He hasn't had a great season, but against the Flames, he always shows up. Yeah, 2 goals and 1 assist, I think, in the last game. So,
all right,
that was kind of my first best bet that I was going to go with, Elias Pettersson to score. But what's left?
So no, I just said Elias Pettersson over 0.5 point, and that is it. That is a show. A little bit of a quick show here, but it's Saturday. Everybody's busy. The games are already on. We had a lot of games on today. So that is the show. Best of luck to everybody tonight. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We'll be back Monday afternoon at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Connor McDavid's twin in a Wild jersey is insane.
Bro, Isaacs, Kings are way better than the Rangers. Just gonna point that out.
Well, not right now. They're not because they're down 2-0. So I'm kind of upset with them.
Not tonight, but in general, they've been banged up bad, and going on the road against Vegas is not easy. So, as bad as Vegas.
Best of luck to everybody tonight, and we will see you again on Monday. Have a good one, guys.